How did I pay cash for college and graduate college debt free? What's up, YouTube? Today I want to talk about how I graduated college debt free. I want to talk about my journey and how it is very possible to do. And if you're considering going to college, I'd like you to consider not taking any student loans and paying your way through college. There are a few benefits to this, and the most important benefit, in my opinion, is graduating debt-free. When you take on debt, student loans have high interest rates, and the whole idea behind the student loan is so it can just keep snowballing and snowballing. The banks aren't loaning money out of the goodness of their hearts. They want you to be in debt. And that's something that I overcame. And when I went to college originally, I did not really purposely I didn't have this mindset when I first went to college. I was already working full time. I had my side business, landscaping. I was making pretty good money. But honestly, my mindset was like, oh, I want to be in an office setting and I need to get a degree so I can get an office job. What I did was I took 2 classes at community college. I actually failed the first one, so I ended up paying for it again. And after that, I took another class and another class, and it probably took me about 5 years to get my associate's degree because I was so bad in high school. I graduated high school at like the bare minimum, and I needed a few classes just to get me up to that college level of math and English, and I want to say a history class. So it took me a while to get up to the level that I needed to be at. But it was a blessing in disguise that I knew I was going to take the long road to get my college degree. So I just was like, you know what, I'm working, I'm making good money. I don't need to go away full time. I got a good full-time job when I was 18, and I just took a class. Next thing I knew, when I was maybe 26, 27, something like that, I had my associate's degree. Then right after that, I went right into my bachelor's degree, and that I did a little bit more aggressively, but I also paid cash for that. And I want to give you some tips on how you can pay cash for college. And the first thing is, and the most obvious thing is, just work and go part-time. There's nothing wrong with that. There's no shame in that. I think there's a lot of value in getting your 4 years of college done with, 5 if you have to, and just being done. There's a lot of value in that. I understand that. However, most people are going into debt and they don't even know why they're going to college. That's the thing that bothers me, that maybe I can help somebody overcome that. And when you have no direction, when you're trying to pick what it is you're going to do for college, that's when students go into debt, go to college, get out. They don't get a job for what their major was for, so they're working at a grocery store, making minimum wage, trying to pay for college that they racked up all these loans for, and it just doesn't work. But that's the plan. The banks want you to take out all this money, and the debt just keeps snowballing and snowballing and snowballing. What I did was I leveraged my landscaping job every summer. I made a bunch of money, saved it up, and I paid for these classes. And as I said before, it took me a long time just to get my associate's degree. Actually, that's wrong. My associate's degree and beyond, because I did some credits that counted towards my undergrad at community college. That's another thing that I want to mention. Make sure the 4-year institution that you're getting your bachelor's degree from, make sure they can take credits from a community college. You'll save about 30% to 50% on your tuition if you can do that. That's a lot of money that you can save. I almost went to Nichols College all 4 years just so I could say that I went to Nichols College and I have a degree from them. And I ended up getting a degree from Southern New Hampshire University, which is a pretty reputable school. I went all online, and it was less expensive than, at the time I was in Massachusetts, I believe it was still less expensive than an in-state Massachusetts school. So it worked out really well. And my point is, take the elevator. And my point is, don't take the elevator. Take the stairs. Do your homework. Also make sure when you get a degree that it's going to get you into the career path that you want. Now, luckily, when I was in community college, it didn't matter really what I got my associate's degree in. I had to take all these core classes anyways. So that was a big help. So the bottom line is, don't go into debt. Do your research.